Hello and welcome to Evolve with James. This is I don't know how many episodes I've had thus far, but
14, 13.
this is the mug that said I wanted me to show last week. It says Leftist Tears. It's from Daily Wire. I didn't want to be too political today. Just kidding. I was vaccinated with Tren, testosterone, Anadrol, growth hormone, insulin. I don't know. I've taken everything probably. Anyways, how's everyone doing? It's Friday, and I decided to talk about accountability today. Why I want to talk about it is like something that like a personal thing. Like I've been training people for a while now. It's been my son for years, and then helping other people for years, and now I have my own gym and helping them. And I've been neglecting myself, and I haven't done a meet in a very fucking long time. So I'm signing up for it's IPA. It's like Pennsylvania State Championship. It's like 4 hours from here, from where we live. And I'm going to do that meet, and it's the end of November. And it's do or die. I'm 47, and I miss competing. So after their meet in September, like most of my gym is doing it, and I'm doing that. So I'm holding myself accountable. Another thing I started doing. I started doing my lunges, 100 lunges a day, and Anthony busted my balls about. So I'm doing those, and I said I was going to do them. I haven't done them. It's been like weeks. I made a note about it, so I started doing those today too. Got back in my actual real bench shirt last night. Did great, like my SBD, like real shirt, and yeah. So I'm actually going all out. I'm gonna, as much as I can. I can't do everything I used to do because I'll probably have a fucking heart attack, and I definitely can't compete at 275 anymore. But I still plan on having a good total. So I think a lot of people don't have an accountability issue. And I mean, yes, it's mine. Like it's hard for me to train everyone and train myself at the same time. So I had to alter my days when I squat, when I bench, everything. Try to work around them because I can't hand off, thousands of pounds at the whole gym and then bench the same day. It's fucking impossible for me to do it. So, and they're all spoiled. They don't realize how easy they have me handing off to all of them. I mean, even Bill, like his 700-pound benches I hand off to him. It fucks me up to hand off 700-pound benches to his big ass. Yeah, so I think everyone is more accountable. If you say something, you should do it. It'll make you feel better about yourself. And I think a lot of people, like, everyone says, like, this. I hear people talk about this age thing, and it fucking annoys me the fuck out of me. I was recently at a meeting, somebody who is 37 told me that they are retiring from powerlifting because they're old. Well, I'm 47, and I'm never going to stop. I will fucking die. Actually, a friend of mine, Bob Murr, like, he had some post today saying it literally sounded like he was going to fucking retire from powerlifting. It was like, oh, it takes from you this and that. All the things that people have been competing for years, older people. I'm not talking about the people who've been competing for 5 fucking years or 3 years. But as older guys, like, he does. Like, your family, time with children, I mean, everything. Your body, your fucking mind, your soul. He was joke. It sounded like he was going to retire. And I was like, fuck. And then he turned it as a joke after. And I'm like, I would have been less surprised if I found out the earth was flat than to hear Bob fucking retire from powerlifting. Like, he will never retire. He'll die with a fucking barbell on his back. And if he ever quit, I'd fucking be disappointed. I would never, I don't even know what to say. He's a fucking tough motherfucker and he won't quit. I'd be shocked. So, accountability. I think everyone needs to hold themselves to some level. Pick a fucking meet and just do it. This is about the younger kids and people who've never done a meet yet. There isn't a level of like strength. Like everyone says, like, I need to be this strong. I need to lift this. I need to do this. I need to make this number before I can compete. You're never going to compete because say like I want to bench 300 pounds. People say, so they get to 300 pounds, and then it's like, they'll make another, like, I want to bench, 315 because that's 3 plates. And then it's like, I want to do this. And everyone, it's just fucking excuses. Go do it. There was this younger kid, he's like 25, 24, this kid Joe, and I've been wanting him to compete forever. And finally, like, he's doing the meet, the 9/11, Shawn Mendelson's 9/11 meet. And I'm so excited because I know he's going to fucking love it, and he's going to compete every year. And his job is tough on him in the winter, but like every summer or spring, he will do a meet. I know he's going to fucking love it. He loves training for it. So I think everyone just do it. Just pick a meet, just fucking do it. Do a local one, just so so you don't make some huge travel arrangement, you know what I mean? But if you like training, if you like competing, you'll like doing it. Another thing I wanted to bring up is wanted to talk about, people taking a stand for what you believe in. There's a lot of angles I can go at with that, but what I'm talking about is our president, and he's a fucking whack job. I don't even know if he's a real person anymore. I mean, maybe he's dead. Maybe it's not Joe Biden. Maybe it's somebody under a mask. I've seen some really fucking good masks people had on, and then they take the mask off, and it's like, fucking like, this woman had a mask. It looked like a woman had a mask on, and like, I don't know out there, and I don't know if it's to tell us like how good like the movie industry is or whatnot. But if they can do it in movies, they can do it. Understand how good the CIA is. This woman had a mask on. Some white woman had a mask on, right? And she's talking this and that. She's doing it, and then she shocks all these people. She takes the mask off, and she's a black guy. Like, how the fuck? So I mean, maybe Joe Biden isn't Joe Biden. I don't know. People have been saying he's got little things wrong with him. I don't know. Who fucking? Or maybe maybe he's old, he's rich, and he had cosmetic surgery done. So it could be that too. One thing I know, and someone was asking me, there was another congressional hearing about UFOs and stuff the other day. Do I think that they're real? Yes. I go down a rabbit hole about what I think they are and who I think they are. And I do believe there's such things as aliens and all this shit. But I believe they're talking about it right now because does everyone know that Hunter Biden is going to go to prison, or somehow it's going to come out that Joe Biden, his dad, is part of this scandal with him? For sure, they're trying to cut. They don't want the social media. They don't want the news. They're fucking covering it. They're hiding it so much because we're getting really close to an election here. So, they're hiding all this shit. It's like, fucking this piece of shit stayed in New York. What was that fucking cocksucker's name? Jack something? He's district attorney for New York.
Oh.
Like, this fucking guy, this fucking loser. Like, he went and, he was living over in fucking some other country for 4 years, and Biden appointed him, and, like, he's, like, charging Trump, saying that he's a threat, and, like, he's a terrorist, and he should be in prison. They're trying to fucking, they keep charging him all this shit that doesn't stick, because it's all bullshit. It's just bullshit. I don't care what you think or believe.
Thor?
It's what?
Thor? Brownie?
No,
Smith?
that's all right. No, that's all right. Don't worry about it. So he anyways, this fucking guy is like saying all this shit. So, and that was all over the place. You're hearing about the trial, this and that. All of a sudden, the Hunter Biden trial comes on, and there's all this bullshit about aliens. Does that make fucking sense? No. So the media's all talking about fucking aliens. Both. Fox, all of them. All the fucking news. I hate fucking all of them. Like, they fired Tucker because Tucker wouldn't fucking suck their dicks. So now Tucker's got his own thing on Twitter. And it's fucking way better. He's like Tucker Unbound. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. He just had Ice Cube on the other day, and it's, I fucking hate all of politics now. I think they're all against us. But take a stand for something. Like, there is no fucking way if you can seriously tell me that you would vote for Joe Biden again, you're the dumbest motherfucker out there. You really are. Like, I don't care if you hate Trump. I don't fucking care. Like, are you retarded? Like, do you not see where the economy is? Do you not see, like, we were close to a nuclear war? Do you not see all this shit going on? Do you not, like, everyone, you people who voted for him are the same people that talk shit about Trump's sons and his whole life, and none of his kids were smoking crack with hookers and shit. They didn't buy illegal guns. They didn't dump them in dumpsters. Like, are you people okay? Do you understand what you're doing here? Like, that's a little hypocrisy. So I mean, even if you are a Democrat, you have to be realistic here. You have to be like, I'm not a fucking retard. I can see that I'm being a hypocrite, and you know, I hope, but I don't know what else to do. I'm sorry that for you guys that hate Trump so bad, but like is things better? I mean, and for those of you that are stuck on this January 6th thing, like, seriously, like, so this Antifa and BLM and shit, burning cities down and beating the fuck out of people and attacking people and hurting elderly people and shit, so that isn't a big deal? But people at January 6th that were let in to the Capitol by FBI and CIA, and now it's all proven that that's what it was. No one was actually killed. Well, yeah, a conservative, Ashley Babbitt, was killed, by some piece of shit. But, I mean, other than that, like, yeah. And it's funny that, like, you same people, which is the hypocrisy where I go to. So you same people, right, that, hate the police and all this shit, are trusting this Capitol, police officer that killed Ashley Babbitt. And you're like, oh, he was threatened by this woman that was unarmed. Really? Don't you guys hate police? But now, just so happens it falls in your, fucking retards. But anyways, I had to get that off my chest because something's wrong with you people. And I don't care if you like it or not. I don't fucking care. It's true. Like, I don't like all the shit Trump did. I don't like that he didn't put a wall. I don't like that he fucking, cut a bunch of fucking Social Security. I don't like a lot of shit that he did. But you know what? He's better than Joe Biden. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want to answer. What do you want? I mean, do you want higher taxes? Do you want fucking illegals in this country? Do you want all the fucking crime? Do you want this? Do you want us at a fucking war with Russia? Like, what do you want? I don't understand. I don't know. And you are the same people that will sit there and fucking, just fucking cowards. You're cowards. I don't know what else to say. Don't be a fucking pussy. Pretty much that's what I want to say. But anyways, I wasn't supposed to rant that much about that, but I'm a little passionate about it because, I'm 47 years old, and, I fucking had a business in Syracuse for years. I grew up, I fucking powerlifted, and I had a business in Syracuse for years. Got out of that. I fucking met Seta. I moved here. It's in Westchester, and this fucking whole state is collapsing. We open up a gym, and you know what? Like, we're gonna have to fucking leave the state because we can't afford to live here. We can't. The taxes, the food, the gas, the fucking crime. I don't want all these fucking illegals keep moving up towards our nice little conservative area. I don't want this. And you know what's funny? I love that there's a bunch of can't stop this now. All these fucking liberal people moving into Mayapack from the city because they don't want the crime. Really? You voted for this shit. Like all the fucking Democrats that live in California that are moving to Texas. Now they're ruining Texas. Like, you guys helped destroy California. And now you're moving to Texas and you want to destroy that. That's why I don't want to go to fucking Florida like all these fucking retards like that. Not going to Florida. All these fucking... It's going to turn the same way. Florida's going to turn into... I'll tell you, promise, 10 years California's going to... Florida's going to be like California. Not as bad, but it's going to be the California that it was 10, 15 years ago. Mark my words. It's going to happen. I don't care. DeSantis is already bought and paid for. I don't trust him anymore. He said he was against the fucking Ukraine war. Then he starts running for president, and all of a sudden he's for the Ukraine war. For giving money to that. Does that make sense? The guy who said we shouldn't give money to them, now he wants to run for president, and he needs money to run for president. That means somebody's fucking backing him. So you people saying that he's the lesser of two evils is wrong. Trump is the only person that's not bought. Yeah, he says stupid shit. And I'm not going to deny that. But, you know, I mean, at the same time, he's got fucking balls, and he says things that most people want to fucking say. Nobody wants a fucking million illegals living in their fucking neighborhood that you don't know who the fuck they are. You know, I mean, you don't know if they even know how to do, you know, you have no fucking clue. Nobody wants that. Not only does it do that, so like where we live, like, dude, I can't even get a part-time, I get a pizza shop for years. You know, I would love to just work like a weekend night or something like that, Friday night or Saturday night, just making pizzas or something like that. I can't get a job, and I am better than everyone in this fucking state at doing this. Anyone who knows me knows how good I am. And I can't because like they pay these fucking guys who are illegal $5 an hour to do these jobs, and they can pay 2 or 3 of them, and it's going to be less than they have to pay me. I can't fucking understand, you know. So it's destroying our economy, you know. And it's like people said these people aren't getting paid taxes anyways; they're getting paid under the table. I don't know. It's fucking frustrating. I mean, literally, Walmart looks like fucking Mexico. And I happen to like Mexico, to be honest. I've been there a bunch of times. I like Mexico, but this is New York State. When I go into Walmart and I'm the only person speaking fucking English, there's a fucking problem. I'm sorry. When I try to talk to people and they don't understand me because I'm speaking the English language in an English-speaking country, there's a fucking problem. You know, that's not like people coming here, immigrants, to have a new life and assimilating with the country. That's them bringing their country and not giving a fuck about us. Those of you who don't understand that, I'm going to go back to it. You're retarded. And if you think it's okay, it's not. Stay in this fucking state forever and let it collapse because it's coming. It can't not. It's sad because, like, family here, and I don't know what else to do, man. You know, we've already started looking at Tennessee to move. There's, I don't know what's gonna happen. But like the state it can't get better, and this state cannot get better, period, without a revolution, at all. No, I don't think this. I mean, the country could. I mean, there's certain states that are fucked. California's fucked. This state is fucked. That cannot be fixed. Cannot be fixed without. I'm talking like major overhaul. And the major overhaul that I'm talking about is like something I can't say on fucking YouTube, okay? And it's not a presidential change either. It doesn't. Trump can't change the state either. Nobody can change this fucking state. Nobody can change California. They're so far gone. That's like if you get fucking stage 4 cancer, there's nothing they can do. They can't give you chemo. They can't cut it. Nothing they can do. You know what they do? They're giving you medication to ease your pain, and your loved ones are around you waiting for you to die. That's what we're all doing in this fucking state right now. We're just hanging out waiting for New York State to die. And those of us that work and that aren't illegal and aren't on welfare and aren't fucking lazy, and I'm not talking people that are hurt or injured or... Listen, for people to say that I don't care about that, they're fools. And like, you know, they're conservatives, don't care about that. No, I'm talking people who have never worked a job in their lives because they're fucking lazy. They have way too many children. They snuck into the country, all this bullshit. You know, like, it's destroying it. Literally. The fuck am I paying tax? I don't get free insurance. I don't get free anything. Fuck. I don't know. Wow, that took a fucking left turn, big time. Anyways, I'm just gonna fucking move along, because that's the kind of the day I'm having right now, where I just want to fucking rip this country a fucking part, because I don't know if anyone doesn't see it. Like, people just going around their days like, everything's fucking wonderful. It's like, talk to this guy Eric the other day. He's like, I got bills here, I got a house, I'm like, dude, do you not understand? Like, if everything, if everything keeps increasing, you're not gonna have a house. And I love how people think like, all this bullshit isn't going to move into their neighborhood. It fucking will move in your neighborhood. You can't keep letting thousands and thousands of people a day come across the border that are all getting sent to New York State, and you think they're not going to eventually push in. Where the fuck are they going to go? I mean, I don't know if they'll ever go to Syracuse that far because it's way too cold. Maybe Syracuse might be safe, but it's still the economy. But the economy, as bad as it is, it's better there. Like, gas is cheaper, food's cheaper, cost of living's cheaper. Like, yeah, you might make less, but it doesn't. I tell you right now, I lived there forever. Now I'm living here.
Gas was
You can
much cheaper.
make more. You can definitely make less money and have a better standard of living in Syracuse than here. 100%. I don't care if your job is less paying. 100%, without a doubt, because you got like the taxes, the house tax, all this stuff, like the house, everything, food, everything's fucking totally cheaper. Completely fucking, it all adds fucking up. So, let me get a little drink here. My Kool-Aid, as if I fucking need more energy, right? I think we're like 7 weeks out from the meet. Everyone's doing good at the meet. Everyone's doing good training. Setta's finally getting her Inzer suit in tomorrow, so she's squatting Sunday. So I'll have some post Sunday night about her and her suit. It's first time using a lace up, and I'm using her Overkill suit. I'm cutting it. I'm not cutting it, but I'm going to cut it eventually and sew the straps to use as briefs for her since she's already comfortable with it. And I don't know. Everything seems moving along pretty well at the gym. But anyways, I have some questions people asked, and I'm going to answer them instead of complaining about this fucking country or state anymore. So I keep getting drawn back into it. Somebody asked me, there's a person that keeps asking me, they have a lot of questions asked me, and then they only ask me one. Bizarre. My proudest moment in the gym. Undoubtedly, when my 9-year-old, 53-pound son triple body deadlifted. He did 165 at Metal Militia Worlds in Lake George, and that was actually the first time I actually met Setta in person. She came to meet us, and he didn't sleep well that night, and he had a 115-pound squat. He benched 85 pounds at 53 pounds. This is all like raw, and obviously he's 50 pounds. And I've been hoping to have a suit, but and then he had been dropping deadlifts like 150 pounds, 145 pounds. So like he really worked on his grip with everything. He wasn't just open hand, no thumb on everything, and that he pulled that weight, and he was like not fucking letting go for nothing. They were kept telling him down, and he would not let go of that fucking bar because he was not dropping that fucking bar for nothing. And that's my proudest moment in the gym. I was so fucking excited for him. He wanted a triple body deadlift so bad, so fucking bad, and he had finally got it, and he got it like on this big stage in front of all these people, and it was really cool. I was really proud of him. Yep. So that is that question. I have some other questions here. People ask me. I'm just taking a few of them. Oh, Nick, here's another question. Nick, Granddaddy with these silly questions. How would you handle 4 bouncers at once if God forbid they attacked me? Like, where are they attacking me at? Like my house? Like what kind of bouncers? You mean at like a bar? And how would I handle it? Well, are these people that I know? Like, are these random people? Like, it matters. I don't know. I would do the best I could, and I would go bang all their moms the next day. That a good enough answer for you, Nick? Because that'd be worse than beating their ass, right? And I'd send them a Mother's Day card every year. Some other questions from this guy, Pete. Um, what is my best, funnest, most memorable moments when I trained at Westside? It was brief. It was like 6 months. I don't know if they were like memorable. Um, being told to leave, being told my family missed me and I should go home. That's kind of memorable. I just I think the thing I remembered the most was like how you know we all just went. Everyone was fucking. Everyone was 100%. You go train in a gym and there's like I don't care if you have a group of people. Like some people are all in, some people aren't, some people are, you know what I mean? Like, uh, it was nice. It's like almost being in the NFL. Like everyone's fast, everyone's fucking strong. Like everyone is there to fucking win. So it was nice to be in an atmosphere that just bred that. It's like this fucking like brutal competition. Uh, I learned that a leg press is absolutely useless. So I don't know. I mean, as far as like fun, I mean, do you have fun training? Like brutally train. There were some silly things, like somebody threw a fucking plate at somebody, um, like a 25-pound plate. I don't know if that's memorable, but
It is.
I mean, it's, I think people hear stories about the place and they don't realize that like it was just people went there seriously to train, and it was a lot. You hear stories over the years, like a couple stories here and there, and there isn't like crazy shit wasn't happening every fucking day. No one was killing somebody. Like it wasn't like that. Or, I mean, not when I was there at least. Um, Same question. My best funniest moments. Funniest. Oh, I think that was the other one was about Louis. Oh, like he didn't talk to me, and I think he doesn't talk. I don't know. I had some people talk to me, like Chuck talked to me. There was I don't know. I think everyone knew was kind of like looked at like you ain't gonna fucking you don't matter, or they were looking at you like you were coming to replace them or something. I don't know. To be honest, he was just smart, and I think he was looking for like I don't know, just like a he wanted to see what we could push the most. I just think that I try to do that with certain people that I think I can, and some people I can't. You know, so I think some things that you can't do that with every person, and I think that's why a lot of people got fucking seriously hurt, because I think like as much as like he wanted to push you, like you had to have some common sense to be like I shouldn't do certain things. What's wrong, Sam?
Pretty dark. So,
You can. Um, it wasn't dark.
the sun's setting.
What?
The sun is setting.
The sun is setting. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. um, I don't want to be hiding over here. If I was to describe an ideal training partner, how would you describe one? I like my training partner now, my buddy Bill. Ideal training partner is somebody who will push you, who won't let you back out. I'm fucking old, and there was times we were squatting, and I was like, like we're doing 4 more sets or 1 more set or something like that. And Bill's like, oh, you got fucking 2 more, like somebody that holds me like would like I said, hold me accountable. You know what I mean? Because like it's easy if you have a training partner that's like you're like, oh, we're done, tired, and they're like, oh, okay, that's not it's not a good training partner. If you have a plan, you're like, this is what we're supposed to do. you fucking do it. Now, if you're injured, there's a problem, that's one thing. But just, just being like, oh, I feel beat, nah, just fucking keep going. So I think it's someone that, and someone you can count on, trust. I know Bill's not going to drop a bar. I know he's paying attention. And he shows up. That's big, He was my best training partner. You know what? I honestly think Bill is. Of all these years. I've had a lot of different training partners over the years, and I think a lot of because he wants to be so much better and so much stronger. So he has listened to every little thing, and I've made him a fucking beast. And the thing is, he's not even close. He ain't even close. I mean, he squatted 750 raw. He's benched over 7 in a single ply shirt, and he's, I had him put a suit on once, and he pulled 700, and after his meet, I'm gonna put him. He's gonna go full. I want to see him with a fucking squat suit on. Over a year he'll squat 1,000 pounds. I mean, he's a 330-pound guy, and he's 6'1", but he looks like the Hulk. His wrists, his joints are fucking huge. To break him, he'd have to train like a fucking retard. People can, but odds are he's not gonna. I don't know. I try to keep him safe, and he tries to keep me safe. So, that's who I would say. What are my best memories of my competition lifts? I don't know about competition lifts, but I have some interesting stories. So the craziest thing I said, I did a 385-pound jam press. Could be why my tendon in my elbow's fucked, and I have issues with it. I can't do them at all anymore. A 605 floor press raw. That the whole gym came running over. It was a Bailey's in Syracuse. They came running over to me. They didn't think I was coming up with it, and I kind of waited for them to do it. But that's it. I was 350 pounds. I squatted 600 pounds, not warming up. Was really stupid. It was a box squat. Some guy fucking bet me that I couldn't squat 600 pounds. This is fucking years ago. I mean, and I had squatted 1,000. It was 600 pounds raw. I didn't have a suit on, and I was drinking the whole fucking night. And I woke up and I was late as fuck. And he called. He's like, "Oh, you're not showing up." It was a $200 bet. So I just fucking drove down there, went in the gym, fucking stood up at the bar, fucking squatted it, fucking took my money, and went to McDonald's. Had a green Dark Side shirt that they sent me that was too small, and it was a band shirt, it was a triple ply band shirt. I still have it actually, and my stupid ass was determined to bench in this thing, even though it didn't fit me. I'm 300 pounds, and it was not. It was probably for a 200-pound person, and it took everyone at the gym to get my elbows out while they unracked it, and I just remember pulling it down. I think it was 650 or 700, and pulling it down, and that was it. I'm up at the top, and I'm did I get it? And I kind of sometimes I don't see. I black out a little bit when I bench heavy, but I blacked out, and they're like, "Nope, you passed out." I completely passed out, and they caught it, and they pulled. There was a bunch of them around. They pulled it off me, and I was fucking bleeding everywhere, blood everywhere. So that's pretty. When I did was curling with bands when Rita West told me not to, and I blew my bicep off. That's pretty memorable. I don't know. I mean, I did some crazy, competition lifts. I pulled 805. I mean, to me, it's I don't know. I was 350 pounds. I don't know. They're pretty. I mean, at the time, I don't know. Like I've always expected more of myself. Now I'm older, and it's like I wish I could lift like that again. But I guess I just never was satisfied with anything that I did. So I never looked at stuff like that. But to me, it was crazier things. Like it was like I did a leg press, and I don't before I learned that they're fucking useless, and I did a 1,200 pound leg press with two girls from Bailey's sitting on each side, also on top of the plates, and I did it for 20 reps, and I couldn't squat 600 pounds. Like, I didn't know how to squat. This is a fucking long time ago, but yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm trying to think of all the stupid things I did. I did some really dumb shit. I mean, I did when I was 350 pounds. I did 10 pull-ups with a 100-pound weight attached to me.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that those are, I've never said I was the strongest. I think I'm really good at training people and figuring people out and finding their weaknesses and helping them get stronger. Like everyone has different gifts. That's mine, but I'm brutally strong, and I'm good at seeing. Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I guess I could fucking think of a million little things, but I don't know. Competitions left. I've squatted 1,000, bench 795. I would like to, like I said, I'm in and out about the band shirt. I can't decide whether I want to use it or not because I come from a generation that didn't, and it's part of it. Like, and I have one, and the kids use it, and Osetta has one for me. But I don't know. It doesn't. It feels like I'm cheating. It feels fucking wrong. Now if I'm gonna go to a meet and everyone's gonna use it, everyone like what I want to win. I have to win. I have to do it. But we'll see. I'm either gonna use my shirt or I'll use the band shirt, the F8 shirt. We'll see, whichever one. Even though I'm 47, I'm still gonna want to win. So whatever I have to do that. But that's about it. Seta, do you have anything to add?
No,
Is it still dark?
I fixed it. Oh, what's your favorite workout to hit and why?
What's my fit? Who's this?
Nick G.
Nick G. Grandetti?
Yes.
He asked a normal question. What's my favorite workout to hit?
Yes.
It says workout?
Yeah.
My favorite workout to hit. Like, does he mean what's my favorite body part, my favorite exercise?
I know. Yeah.
It's always different. Like right now, I think it's like I think it's bench because I wasn't able to bench though for almost a year when I tore my rotator cuff again. So it's like I think it's bench. I really enjoyed benching the other day in my shirt. So, but I like deadlifting too. Is that a real question?
Yeah. What
You
advice?
always ask me these dumb questions.
I know. I just said he was shocked. It was a normal question. What is the best advice for complete beginners?
Complete beginners?
Complete beginners. Never step foot in the gym.
Never.
Never. Never touched a barbell.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I would say do things that are basic movements, kettlebell swings, body weight box squats, dumbbell floor presses, things that are going to put your body in like a better plane of motion. Zerchers. Do Zerchers from the bottom up. Because that'll teach you to keep your chest up. It teaches you to sit back. It teaches you to drive with your hips. Yeah, I think benching off the floor helps because you can't collapse on your belly. So you can't collapse on the floor with your elbows because it'll dump.
how would one step up their game?
Step up their game.
Yeah. Like
In-
after they've
in
nailed
lifting?
those, yeah.
How do they step up their game in lifting?
Yeah. Like if they don't
What
know.
does that mean?
Basically me. How I started. What would you have suggested?
You gotta. I would say.
Can't find a coach.
I would say, well, you can't find a coach. You just need to find somebody, or like, there's tons of like Elite Fitness has an amazing amount of articles. So it's Westside Barbell, which I don't understand how people don't know that. You know what I mean? It's all free information on EliteFitness.com, and it's all free information on WestsideBarbell.com. All of it, and they have tons. Now, say Westside's is more about training, but Elite, they have thousands of videos on technique and tech for everything. Like Dave's got like these videos like, you don't know how to squat, you don't know how to bench, you don't know how to deadlift, and they're fucking broken down. They're like fucking 2 hours long. Like, if you can't find a technical coach, someone that can teach you technique,
Yes.
watch those. Go to Elite Fitness, and you don't know how to squat, you don't know how to bench, you don't know how to deadlift. He's got 3 of them, and that will. What are you doing?
It looks dark again.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's very dark.
Oh, it's dark in here, Seta. You can turn a light on. It's evening time. That's alright. I'm gonna wrap it up anyways here. Oh, look, you just illuminated the whole world.
I did.
Did it illuminate everything?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You gotta look at me here.
What?
You gotta look at me here.
You gotta look at me through there?
Yeah, so you're talking to the audience.
Oh my god. You're so silly. Is that the last question? It's gotta be.
How can people find out about Rhino Strong Gym?
What? That's fucking dumb. You don't have Instagram or social media? And how the fuck you watching this? Exactly. That's dumb.
Not everyone has social media.
If you're watching
It was
this,
trying to be
you have YouTube.
a sad plug.
A what?
It was a sad plug.
Alright. I think we should cut this out.
Yes.
Pete, thanks you for your questions. I'm sorry if I didn't answer them. I don't have any memorable actual competition lifts. I don't know. I think it's just the older you get and the longer you do it, it's all fucking it's just all pushing the line. I think some of the other ones are probably crazier, more memorable than the competition lifts. That's about it. Good night. Oh, you fuckers. Ah.
I think also things weren't recorded, so it's not like you can look back at it.